We are here today. I'm honored to have received in my office today esteemed members of the Presidential Task Force on the review of the regulations and legal matters relating to religious organizations in the country. The task force, I'm aware, was formed sometimes in May. I'm happy that I met this team today, a team and an organization, or rather a task force that I believe is timely. And I must take this opportunity to thank the President for thinking rightfully in this direction, particularly coming on the heels of Shakahola, which was a very, very unfortunate incident that happened in our country. I say this is a welcome task force, a timely task force for these matters, because we need certain matters to be looked into as far as religious organizations are concerned. I'm saying this, of course, knowing that our country is a country very well respected globally for the freedom of worship, and I'm sure that freedom will be respected and will continue to be respected. Nevertheless, we also require some sanity to be brought into some of these activities in such a way that we do not have a repeat of some of the incidents that we keep seeing once in a while happening in our country: Shakahola, terrorism of the kind of Al-Shabaab, where we find people, young men, are radicalized into engaging themselves in those kind of activities. So mine is basically to say that I appreciate this visit. We have shared with them our thoughts on how and what we believe needs to be contributed or to be added into the final suggestions or recommendations. Our position is that yes, freedom of worship is one thing that should be indeed respected and will be respected, I have no doubt, in this country, but also we must be vigilant as far as issues of radicalization are concerned, so that we do not have incidents that tarnish the great name of this country.
On behalf of the team from the task force, the Presidential Task Force for the review of the legislative and regulatory framework of religious organizations in Kenya, today we are honored to have paid a courtesy call to His Excellency, the Governor of Garissa. This is a protocol practice the task force has been doing all over the country. Whenever we visit a county, we pay a visit call or a courtesy call to the governor and other administrative officials in the county. So that's what we have done today. We want to take this opportunity to thank His Excellency for according us very valuable time of his time, very valuable period of his time, so to speak, and also getting very worthwhile and valuable suggestions from him and his team here in Garissa. So I want to assure His Excellency, the Governor, and the people of Garissa that whom we shall engage tomorrow, that the views that we'll receive from this part of our country will really be taken into, will be given their rightful kind of position and place when the task force will eventually be drafting its report and its recommendations. So just want to say thank you for the insights and the highlights you have given us, which have been very valuable.